Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 6th of November, 2024. A great streaming day. I had a ton of fun. I had a big announcement on my first podcast, and then jumping into more Life is Strange, some fun Black Ops tonight. Good stuff all around. Let's talk about it, shall we? So first off, as a result of the world-changing election results from last night in the United States, this morning on my podcast, I announced that it is official that this week I will begin DSPolitics. It's going to happen. I gave all the details, including where it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, because it's not just in one place. It'll be streamed one place, there'll be clips in another place, and it will not be on DSPGaming at all. There will be no crossover with this channel. So if you like the gameplay, you like the podcast, you don't want any politics, you're in the right spot. All right? So, not only did I talk about it on the podcast, but I broke it out, and I made a highlight of it that I will upload as a clip overnight for you to watch. I hope that you'll give it a look. Something people have asked for years, and we're going to get it started this week. Fair enough? All right. Now, after that, we talked about many other topics, including some game stuff. I have big updates on the arrival of my PS5 Pro, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will arrive sometime on Friday. It may arrive tomorrow, but likely not because I won't be home. And so I'm very excited, hope that you are too, to cover PS5 Pro over the weekend. That should be pretty fun. Then gameplay began, and it was time for more Life is Strange double exposure. Now, today was a ginormous 3+ hour stream, giant developments in the plot. At this point, excuse me, we're about 8 hours into the game, okay? People were saying the overall game was only 8 hours. Well, I think that's if you rush through it. You're not taking your time. Obviously, I'm not talking with my audience and the like. If I were rushing through it, I probably would have beaten it. But for what I'm going to understand, I'm more than halfway through Chapter 3. Chapter 4 is the final real story-based chapter. Apparently, there's a 5th chapter that's just like a choice, and that's the end of the game. And what a lot of people are saying is, when you do that, you should replay it to do a separate choice and see the other ending of the game. Much like you could do that with the original Life is Strange. So that's what a lot of people are doing. I'm excited for more because today we had so many different interesting story developments, and now the story's all over the place. Like there's like multiple different mysteries going on. You're like, what's happening with this? What's happening with this? Oh, what happened to this person? It's wild, and that's good. It's keeping me on the edge of my seat, and I'm excited for more. So I hope that you will join me for more over the course of next week, and also catch up on all the on-demand videos here on DSP Gaming if you haven't yet. Great narrative-based game in my opinion. Then on the late stream tonight, it was more Call of Duty Black Ops 6. We started off having to use a burst rifle to complete the daily challenges and get 5 stim kills. I had forgotten all about stim kills. They were previous in other Black Ops games, I remember. It took us about a half an hour to do that. Once that was done, we then headed into using the Goblin. Because remember, the whole point of my last stream was to use a gun to unlock a thermal scope for the Goblin, which is the semi-automatic single shot at a time assault rifle. So we started using it, and let me tell you, this scope is good. This is the good thermal scope for most guns. It's the purple one. It's only 2 times magnification, but man, it really allows you to see enemies well. The only bummer about this game for me is that I want to play with more accurate guns, even though I know I could be doing well with full auto guns, you know, LMGs, SMGs, assault rifles that are full auto. I know I could be doing very well with them, but I don't just want to use those. You know what I mean? Like I want to use single shot. I want to use burst shot. I want to use more difficult weapons. But the game is just so catered towards full auto spray with the way that it works, especially when you hit that stupid ass skill-based matchmaking where literally you'll see an enemy, you will aim, you will fire 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're hitting 4 single shots into them. Boop, 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 boop. Then all of a sudden you're instantly dead. And then you watch the kill cam, and the kill cam claims the enemy shot you first. You're like, get the fuck out of here. That's the skill-based matchmaking. It basically makes the game laggy and a waste of your time. I played a match tonight, 64 milliseconds. I couldn't react to anything. Funny part is, I did good. Like, I actually was on the winning team. But still, with that amount of delay, there's nothing you can do. So anyway, I had a good time. We played a lot with the Goblin. Had fun. And I think next time when I play, I will likely either do an LMG, SMG, or sniper rifle. I want to mix it up again and do different stuff rather than the same thing over and over. Anyway, so it was great. And once again, folks, boom, we did it again. We hit all the goals. Good variety of contributions between, YouTube side, Kick side, and tips. Much appreciated. We're doing it. We have now hit 55 straight streams of hitting the goals, crushing the trolls. Thank you so much for that. I'm very excited because when I come back on Friday, we're going to hit the goal reward. Let's talk about that. But first, remember, I'm not here tomorrow. The Thursday, the 7th, I'm not here. Some people might be like, well, why isn't he here? I got stuff to do. I got some personal stuff going on. Appointments that I need to go with Kat. And then also, we're going to have fun. We're actually going to have some time out to have a day out and have some fun together, which we deserve. And we don't rarely get to do that. You know what I mean? Like, we usually only have one day off a week. This week, we're doing 2 days off, so we actually have some time out and fun with each other. So that's going to be great. And then I'm going to be back on Friday with a fun podcast. If the PS5 Pro arrives, that's what we're doing. If not, then we're going to be doing Slitterhead, the new game. We're going to premiere that on the first stream. And then the late stream will be Friday Night Fights, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Excuse me, for some fighting game fun, which I haven't done in a while. And people have been asking for. So we'll see what happens. If the PS5 Pro does happen to show up, then that's what we're going to be focusing on and doing, because I can't wait to hook it up, walk through it, and, check out the performance of various games, maybe try some new games. Oh, one other thing. There's a big update. I forgot all about it. The person who is donating the PS5 Pro also has donated Dragon Age Veilguard. They said, since you need a game to try out for the first time on PS5 Pro, here's Veilguard. Now, I'm not committed to playing the whole game. I told them I'm not going to play the whole game. I'm not, committing to that. They said, that's okay. As long as you play it a few times, you try it out, see if you like it, I'm okay with that. So that's what we're doing. Veilguard will be on PS5 Pro over the course of next week. So we're going to have Slitterhead. We're going to have Veilguard. We're going to have The End of Life is Strange. We're going to have some Call of Duty. We got good variety, and the premiere of DSPolitics next week as well. So amazing stuff coming up, everyone. Thank you so very much. Please have a good Thursday. I will see you all Friday. Have a good night. Peace out.